My name is Scott Wu. I've been trained in communication and learning skills through activities in workplace. This video is meant for all employees of Queensland State Government. As representative of the Queensland State Government, our utmost importance is to gain the trust of the people of Queensland in performing our work. Today, I would like to talk about ethical behavior in our workplace, a particular breach and its consequences, and how we could avoid or behavior appropriately in such instances. All employees of the Queensland State Government are governed by the Code of Conduct for the Queensland Public Service. The link is provided at the end of this video. The code contains ethics, principles, and values as prescribed in the Public Sector Ethics Act 1994, PSEA 994. The main ethics principles are integrity and impartiality, promoting the public goods, commitment to the system of government, accountability, and transparency. This video will talk about the first principle, which is integrity and impartiality. Under the PSEA 1994, public officials should promote public confidence in the integrity of the public service. This demands the highest ethical standard, providing objective, independent, apolitical, and impartial advice, and honest, fair, and respectful engagement with the community and co-workers. One of the most common ethical principles is to manage conflict of interest. Conflict of interest happens when there is conflict between our duty to serve the public interest and our personal interest. This includes our personal relationship, our employment outside the public service, our membership of special interest group, or our ownership of share, companies, or properties. It could also happen when we have different personal opinion. As the scope is very wide, the existence of a conflict of interest is not unusual and not wrong by itself, but the failure to disclose and manage it appropriately. Let me give you an example. Let's say you are the purchasing manager of a state hospital in charge of purchasing a variety of medicine and medical supplies. You have asked for quotation to purchase medicine for fever. You receive 3 quotations from Company A, B, and C. Company A, Medicine W, price $1. Director owner, Mr. John Brown. Company B, Medicine Z, price $1.10. Director owner, Mr. Ken Wu. Company C, Medicine W, price $1.05. Director owner, Mr. Alex Trueda. Do we have a conflict of interest here? Yes. Company B belongs to my brother. If I purchase from Company B, it will be a conflict of interest because Mr. Ken Wu is my brother. He also has the highest price and a different medicine from Company A and C. If I award the contract to Company B, I would be accused of not being transparent, impartial, and possibly dishonest, fraud, and bribery due to the higher price. This will erode the public confidence in the Queensland State Government integrity. As conflict of interest is not uncommon and covers a wide aspect, what can we do to prevent such breaches? Firstly, the PSEA 1994 should have a more detailed guide as to what constitutes conflict of interest. For example, the term family member should be defined. Secondly, each department should conduct regular briefing and seminary to the employees on the PSEA 1994 and the Code of Conduct for the Queensland Public Service. Thirdly, committees should be set up to decide on matters involving purchases, expenses, and others that involves money and benefits. This would prevent the decision being made by only one personnel. This is by no means the exhaustive list. What do you do when you find yourself in a conflict of interest or potential conflict of interest situation? Firstly, Read the guidelines properly and understand it. Secondly, disclose to your superior if you are in a conflict of interest situation. But if you are not sure, you have to disclose it as well. Disclose the full detail and ask if you are in a conflict of interest situation. Now, let's revisit our situation with Company B. 1. Disclose that Mr. Kenwu is my brother. 2. Is medicine Z a better quality or inferior quality than medicine W? If medicine Z is of a better quality than medicine W, does it justify $1.10? 4. Follow the advice and instruction given by your superior. 5. Document it in writing and keep a copy in the file. As employees of the Queensland State Government, we are required to conduct our services and ourselves in the highest ethical standard. A conflict of interest situation can arise very often and common. It is not a breach by itself. We have to disclose our interest to our superior and follow their advice or decision. Do not get yourself into a compromised situation. Thank you for listening and hope this video has been very helpful.